They say the spine is described as the structural support for the human body. But I've come to understand it as something more important. An access for human potential.
Say now, but we get back up again. We fall down so
Katie Senn grew up in Oakland, California, with her mother, Nina, and older brother, Sean. From an early age, her zest, lively personality, and competitive fire were impossible to miss.
I started playing soccer when I was 5 years old. I scored a lot of goals in rec soccer, so much that they put me as goalkeeper, and that really pissed me off, so I would dribble all the way to the end just to score another goal.
There's a determination that just has burned in her from day one, and it's like a quiet thunder.
Katie took that confidence and determination and became a standout young athlete, particularly in soccer. And all seemed to be going well until she noticed something was wrong at the age of 13.
I personally started noticing like my right shoulder was kind of arching up a little bit, like my rib cage was out. I had this weird feeling of like not breathing well. I had back pain almost every day and I didn't know why.
After visits to different doctors and chiropractors, Nina took Katie to Stanford Medicine Children's Health for help. And there, she was officially diagnosed with scoliosis, a genetic spiral of the spine that only affects about 3% of the population.
They showed me that my back had like this S curve, and it's like, wow, this is the body that I've been given, and this is the reason I'm experiencing so much pain. I'm getting emotional, but it definitely was heartbreaking, for sure.
To stop the progression of the curve, Katie had to wear a Boston brace for 18 hours a day, something that took a physical, mental, and emotional toll on her.
You have to slowly tighten it over the weeks and months that you're wearing it, and it's just like digging into your rib cage. And I would like take it off and I would just see all these like purple bruises all over me and like rashes. At that age, as a girl, you're very like hyper aware how your body looks. And then I would look in the mirror and I'm just like, damn, it doesn't look symmetrical. I don't look like a regular person. That was definitely like really hard.
Katie and I are very close. I've been with her during the lowest moments. There were times where I felt a loss of how can I help her? But what I could do is I could be there for her, and I could advocate for her, and I could make sure that she had the best care.
And Nina and Katie's father, Bill, did just that, finding her an incredible physical therapist to help her deal with her condition and a world-class speed coach to help nurture her soccer dreams.
You have an athlete that has scoliosis. You have an athlete that does have limitations, right? But when you see her, there is no question that she is a premier athlete. Our group sessions, you had D1 athletes, you had NFL athletes, and Katie, she's killing it. Other girls are coming up to her, asking her, where do you train? What do you do?
The hard work paid off. By the end of her senior year, Katie decided to play for a collegiate program that made her feel valued, San Diego State University. But as soon as she set foot on campus, the back pain persisted.
The first semester of college was pretty rough. Sleeping became really hard. Sometimes it was hard for me to breathe. Would look in the mirror again and be like, like I feel like I look worse.
One of the most heartbreaking moments was when Katie told me that she felt deformed.
The pain followed her everywhere she went, affecting her in the classroom, in her social life, and on the field. Following her freshman season, she returned to Stanford Children's for another X-ray.
I look over and I'm like, oh my God, like it's 20 times worse than it was last time I saw it. That was probably one of the hardest days of my life.
The curve in her spine returned. The case was so severe that Katie was presented with 3 options: live with the curve and let it progress, a full spinal fusion that would end her competitive soccer career, or a partial fusion that would preserve some mobility but wouldn't fully straighten her spine.
All those hours of PT and racing and working out and trying to be strong, it just felt like it didn't do anything for me.
I told Katie, think about the outcome that you want. What do you want out of this? Go get it. Things are gonna go wrong. That's part of life. You use your stumbling blocks as stepping stones, because to stumble means to go forward faster.
Katie decided to have the partial fusion, but first, she chose to hold off the surgery for a full year so she could play one more season in a body that might never move the same again. Miraculously, she started every game, helping the Aztecs win the conference. Then, on January 16th, 2024, Katie underwent an 8-hour selective thoracic spinal fusion with 2 rods and 24 screws. Most of her spine was fused together. And even with complications that landed her in the ICU, the road back began immediately.
A spinal fusion surgery is no joke. It's a pretty intensive surgery. You have to learn how to do a lot of things over, so even learning how to breathe again.
She had to relearn how to walk. The nurses walked with her around the ICU, and then she said, I want to go another round, and another, and another. She just had that drive.
And I started really leaning on my faith too, of like, okay, like God's gonna be here. He's here for me all the time. The struggle's worth it.
By 6 weeks, Katie was walking on her own. After 3 months, she was running again.
Look at that. Yeah.
I would say at the elite level that she plays, there's not very many that can come back from this. But that's what's different about Katie. She's not letting things stop her.
As I started to do those movements again, cutting and touching the ball and turning, I was like, it's gonna be fine. Like, my body is incredible. After everything it's been through, it can come back.
Katie would redshirt the 2024 season to rehab, but by October, she was medically cleared. And when she finally returned to the field in 2025, her presence was felt early, scoring her first ever collegiate goal, a game winner against a nationally ranked Pepperdine team.
I remember being emotional on that sideline because she smashed that thing.
I was so happy. I've never been that happy to see someone's face in my entire life.
After the game was over and I'm sitting on that bus, I'm like, whoa, like, that just happened. Like, full circle moment. I was just really proud of myself.
We fall down, but we get up.
What followed was a magical comeback season. Katie had a breakout year, earning all Mountain West honors and leading the conference in assists. And while her accomplishments on the field are inspiring, her commitment to others is what has truly defined her.
If you guys have anything you're ever going through, like, I promise you, you're gonna make it. And just, it's okay to lean on your family and your friends for help. So, oh, thanks.
Katie spends her free time mentoring young athletes through Voice in Sport and Athlete to Athlete. She's traveled to Mexico and the Dominican Republic to do health education work. And last year, as president of San Diego State's Student Athlete Advisory Committee, the athletic department logged a record number of community service hours.
It's truly a living testimony, and that is rare. That someone can go through something so daunting, but still have resilience to come out on the back end and be even better, but then also pour into others.
She has taught me to pursue a joyful drive of life. She's inspired me much more than I can imagine.
If you were to look in the mirror and saw a 13-year-old Katie, what would you say to her now?
Your struggles don't define your identity. It's just another opportunity to overcome a challenge and to grow as a person. And you'll always be loved, no matter what. And the future that is awaiting you is nothing you would have imagined, but it's so amazing.